Alright, it is Tuesday, May 21st, 2019 at 2:12 p.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Australian finds a $100,000 gold nugget using a metal detector. An Australian man has unearthed a 49-ounce gold nugget with a metal detector while wandering Western Australia goldfields, says locals. A shop in Calgary shared pictures of the rock online, estimated to be worth $100,000. The unidentified man was an experienced local hobbyist. Shop owner Matt Cook told the BBC. Finds of this scale by prospectors are known to happen a few times a year, experts said. About 3/4 of the gold mine in Australia is produced in and around the Kalgoorlie region, which is the southwestern part of Australia. Mr. Cook, who owns a shop selling supplies to gold prospectors, said the man detected the piece on some saltbush flats about 18 inches below the surface. He walked into my shop and showed me the nugget in his hand with a big smile on his face, Mr. Cook told the BBC. It is just a bit bigger than a packet of smokes, and the density of it was incredible. So heavy. So if you guys feel like heading out there to Australia to find gold, that's the region. Alright, next, face mites. Meet the mites that live on your face. A mite might give you the creepy crawlies, but you almost certainly have tiny mites living on the pores of your face right now. They are known as Demodex or eyelash mites, and just about every adult human alive has a population living on them. The mostly transparent critters are too small to see with the naked eye. At about 0.3 millimeters long, it would take about 5 adult face mites laid end to end to stretch across the head of a pin. They look like kind of stubbly little worms. An entomologist at the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco said Demodex face mites got their name from the Greek word for fat and boring worm. But they're not really worms at all. They're actually arachnids, related to ticks and more distantly to spiders. And that is very creepy. Alright, next, military plane crashes in North Carolina. Pilot ejects safely. A military plane crashed near Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point in North Carolina Monday evening, but no injuries or property damage were reported. In a statement, the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing said the AV-8B Harrier was based out of MCAS Cherry Point. The pilot ejected safely and was being taken to Carolina East Medical Center in New Bern for further evaluation. Craven County Emergency Services Director Stanley Kite told the WCTI the crash was reported shortly after 6 p.m. Eyewitnesses told the station that the pilot ejected and parachuted to the ground before the plane hit the ground. Kite said the crash briefly sparked a fire that was put out by emergency responders. So glad he is alright and survived that crash. There have been so many crashes lately by planes, it's mind-blowing. Next, Andrea, Atlantic season's first named system, weakens to subtropical depression. The National Hurricane Center on Monday said that the first named storm of the 2019 Atlantic season has formed hundreds of miles southwest of Bermuda. It was given the name Andrea and classified as a subtropical storm by the National Hurricane Center. Andrea has since weakened to a subtropical depression. The AccuWeather meteorologists have been monitoring the low-pressure system, which has largely existed in an area of showers and thunderstorms since last week. On Monday, it moved to the north of the Bahamas as it gathered strength, prompting the National Hurricane Center to send the aircraft to examine the storm. Andrea marks the 5th consecutive year that a named storm in the Atlantic Basin before the official start of the season, according to Brian McNold, a senior associate at the University of Miami's Runnestell School. So this is a very early storm. I had made a video about it earlier, but you guys, it's gonna be a very weak storm heading out into the Atlantic. Alright guys, hit like and subscribe for more videos. God bless and see you next time.